Welcome to Giants Roundup. As it was baseball day in San Francisco today at AT&T Park. As we did not just have one game, we had a doubleheader today, making up for the rainout from a few weeks ago. And it was crazy today. We had a blowout. We had a win. We had craziness all over the place today. And the Giants lose the first one 15-6. They win the second one 8-3. You can follow on Facebook and Twitter, and of course, Pete, please be kind and hit that subscribe button. And yes, it was a really silly, really good game today. For the first game was not so good for the it was a really silly not so good for the Giants in the first game. Let's go to game one. Start with game one. It was a twofold. We're gonna do the first one first. Our first matchup, it was Chris Stratton against one Walker Bueller, and it was not good. Stratton got shelled today, and maybe he was distracted with returning from paternity leave and stuff. And we had plenty of roster moves to talk about too with the doubleheader. But it was all Giants. All Dodgers all day in the first game. As Cody Bellinger gets the party started to score Chris Taylor to make it 1-0. Then Jock Peterson scores Bellinger to make it 2-0. And then to make a third, and then Max Muncy scores Bellinger to make it 3-0. But then in the bottom of the first, Panda. Yes, the Panda drives in a run, and it scores McCutchen to make it 3-1. And then McCutchen scores in the second inning off of a hit by Panda on a wild pitch by Bueller to make it 3-2. And then it got worse for Stratton in the second inning as Chris Taylor hits a home run to deep center to make it 4-2. Bellinger triples to right to score Chase Utley. And then Jock Peterson triples home to score Bellinger. And that would be the end of the line for Chris Stratton. And it didn't really get any better after that. It was 6-2, and it only got worse as Roberto Gomez comes in relief. And it was not a good day for Stratton. Only 1 innings pitched, 6 earned runs. His ERA goes up to 3.90. Roberto Gomez comes in, not much better. 3 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. Probably will be going back to Sacramento tomorrow. And yeah, and also Gomez hit Austin Barnes twice. Austin Barnes with a pitch. And then Utley doubles to deep right to score Muncy, make it 7-2. Corey Seager singles to right to score Utley. Seager singles to center to score Taylor 9-2. And then it just got worse. And then later on, about the third inning, Kurt Young had enough. He goes out and argues balls and strikes the umpire. And Kurt Young gets ejected from the game. So Kurt Young decides he's had enough for one day. He takes the ejection. And then the next gas can comes up in Derek Law. 3 innings pitched, 6 runs, 5 earned. And I don't know what's happened to Derek Law the last couple years. He has struggled in AAA too this year. I don't know if he gets optioned. I think maybe you start considering the idea of designating him for assignment. But Taylor singles to center to score Farmer. That makes it 11-2. Then Utley with a double to score Taylor. And that makes it 12-2. Here we go. Here's a good one. Joe Panic, unfortunately, goes on the 10-day disabled list with a hand injury. We'll see how long he sits on the DL. But welcome to the majors, Alan Hansen. He hits one 409 feet, and that was out of here. And that scores Derek Law and Gregor Blanco. Yes, Derek Law actually had a hit today, and it makes it 12-5. I was like, maybe they have a chance. Nope. In the 8th inning, Cody Bellinger. And now we're on to Corey Guerin. He only pitches 1/3 of an inning. Now you got Cody Bellinger singling to left to score Chase Utley. And then Peterson doubles to deep left to score Kemp and Bellinger. Now it's 15-5. And then Hundley with a teaser homer in the bottom of the 8th inning to make it 15-6. That would be your final score. But in the 9th inning, the Giants were in for a treat. For the first time since 1991, the Giants threw a position player out to pitch in the 9th inning. It was so bad that we had Panda pitching. That's right. One Pablo Sandoval pitching for the Giants. And now pitching for the Giants, number 48, Pablo Sandoval. And you know what? He got 3 outs. A scoreless inning. First time since 1965 that a position player pitched a scoreless inning. Good job by Panda. He only had 11 pitches. Good job in mop-up time by Sandoval to go out there and save the bullpen an inning. And it was just not good baseball around for the Giants today. Bueller and Farmer was hit by Law. But Gomez and Law, I think they're going to go back to Sacramento probably tomorrow. It got so bad that thank God for the taxi squad too. So now they had to get somebody out of the taxi squad for game 2. So they got DJ Snelton up. Alan Hansen, the welcome to the MLB with a home run in that game. Kelby goes 1 for 4. Gregor Blanco goes 3 for 5. Definitely looking like the better center fielder. Maybe it's time to roll with Gregor Blanco a bit more at this rate. But the Dodgers bats just would not let up today. Chris Taylor goes 3 for 6. Chase Utley 4 for 5. Cody Bellinger 3 for 5. Jock Peterson 4 for 5. And Bueller, 2 earned runs for Walker Bueller in 5 innings pitched. And Pedro Baez gives up 3 earned runs in 1/3 of an inning pitched. Josh Fields gives up an earned run. But yeah, that was an indictment of how bad this game was. And now you needed Cueto to. And now you just have to shake off this blowout and respond in the second game. And that's what they did in the second game. The second game was quite a bit better. It started bad, though. As Cueto was rattled a skosh in the first inning, gives up a home run to Corey Seager. Scores Chris Taylor, it makes it 2-0 Dodgers. Then, for the most part, that settled down. He was settled down and in control, but his ERA goes up to 0.84. Yeah, that's bad. Really bad. Then Austin Jackson with a double to left to score Tomlinson and to score Belt, Tomlinson, Crawford. They all score to make it 3-2. He scores, they all score. So great job by Austin Jackson of getting 3 RBIs in that at bat. And then Brandon Belt with a single to score Andrew McCutcheon to make it 4-2. And then the Dodgers make it a little bit closer with a 4-3 game with Barnes riding into a double play. But then in the 7th inning, the Giants pull it away. Longoria with a double to score Jackson and McCutcheon. And then Clark Kent himself, Kelby Tomlinson, scored was Superman by scoring Posey and Longoria, and that's your final score of 8-3 in the second game. And Brandon Belt goes 2 for 3 in that game. Seager hits a home run off Cueto. That's first home run allowed by Cueto this year. I think it's the first time this season that Cueto's allowed more than one earned run in a game. So that's we'll see how that goes into May. And then Alex Vertigo goes 2 for 3. And then Reyes Maranta gives up an earned run without recording an out. His ERA goes up to 1.29. Dyson keeps staying hot. 3.86 ERA now. He's looked great. And Sam Dyson comes in, looked really good. DJ Snelton, he did give up the walk and a hit. But Snelton actually did not look too bad. He's got more seasoning to go, but I think, and he did go 34 pitches. But I think he looked better than Josh Osich. I certainly think Snelton is a lefty to watch here, maybe later on in the season around September. But that tells you something about Stephen O'Kerr. If Snelton gets the call up over O'Kerr, that's not good news for the O boys, with Osich maybe being DFA'd very soon, or that could be a real possibility for Osich. Could be on his last week with the Giants. I wouldn't be surprised if after Monday he's DFA'd. And he's had too many with Will Smith returning on Tuesday. And you see Will Smith, you see Osich get DFA'd, and Stephen O'Kurt's starting to fall out of favor with the Giants too. He's struggling in Sacramento. He's looked rattled the few times he's been called up with the Giants. So why not go with Snelton? I think Snelton looked okay. He did battle a bit, but give it some time. I certainly think Snelton is definitely better than the O boys right now, and that also tells you I think the O boys days could be numbered with the Giants. Also, other roster moves made, and Mark Melancon goes on the 60-day disabled list. No surprise there. The Mack truck is going to be on the 7-day disabled concussion DL, retroactive to May 1st. This is good. We'll see. Hopefully he'll be back sooner than later. We definitely need his home run bat, and concussions are tricky. I'd rather err on the side of caution when it comes to concussions. And look at Brandon Belt. There's been times, and Joe Panic, you may not have the concussion symptoms the first or second day, but then they kick in the third or fourth day, and it's better safe than sorry. I'd rather err on the side of caution when it comes to concussions, and concussions are a bitch. Yes, they are. And that's not easy there too. But we'll see how Alan Hansen does while Panic's on the disabled list. Kelby did okay. He's over the 300 mark now. So maybe Kelby Tomlinson can keep Hansen away. That's all that matters for Kelby. But if nothing else, you might have a trade chip in Alan Hansen, who might be good enough to be in the majors, but may not have a roster spot for him. But yeah, the Giants get split. I actually think Panda did pretty good job pitching today. Really good performance by Sandoval coming out of the pen. And it's always fun to see a position player come and pitch an inning. And I'm glad Bochy finally let somebody like Pablo come in and pitch an inning. It was something that was fun. It's always fun for the fans to see in a blowout a position player to pitch. So that was definitely a treat. Now let's go with the MLB Roundup for today. The Twins beat the Reds 3-1. Your winning pitcher, Jake Odorizzi. Your losing pitcher, Sal Romano. Devin Mesoraco goes 2 for 3 for the Reds. And Romano, 4 and 2/3 innings, 2 earned runs, not too bad. Just didn't get the run support. And the White Sox blank the Royals 8-0. Your winning pitcher, Carson Fulmer. Your losing pitcher, Trevor Oaks, and 5 earned runs in 5 innings pitched for Oaks. Matt Davidson goes 3 for 5 for the White Sox, today. And then Eric Stout, 2 earned runs in 1 1/3 innings pitched. And the Cubbies beat the Brewers 3-0. Your winning pitcher, Jose Quintana. Your losing pitcher, Junior Guerra. Quintana really settled down the last couple of games. His ERA is down to 5.74. And 7 scoreless innings, 7 strikeouts, not too bad. And then Guerra, just tough luck. He was good, only 1 earned run in 6 innings pitched, just did not get the run support today. Oliver Drake, 2 earned runs in 1 inning pitched. And in 10 innings today, the D-backs beat the Nationals 4-3. Your winning pitcher, Yoshihisa Hirayano. Your losing pitcher, Sammy Solis. David Peralta goes 3 for 4. And he also had 2 home runs in this game, so really good day out of David Peralta for the D-backs. And Patrick Corbin, 3 earned runs in 6 2/3 innings pitched. And the Rays beat the Red Sox 12-6. Your winning pitcher, Ryan Yarborough. Your losing pitcher, the price is wrong, Davey. Yep, David Price. The price was definitely wrong for him today. Andrew Benintendi goes 3 for 5. Rafael Devers goes 3 for 5 with a home run. Hanley Ramirez goes 2 for 3. Wilson Ramos goes 3 for 3. Former Giant Matt Duffy, have yourself a game, going 4 for 6 today. The former Giant Denard Span hits his 2nd home run of the season. And Ramos had a home run too. And Johnny Chirinos only survives 2 innings, 3 earned runs. Yarborough, 2 earned runs in 4 innings pitched. But no, the price was definitely wrong for Davey today. 6 runs, 5 earned in 5 2/3 innings pitched. Heath Hembry, an earned run in 1/3 of an inning pitched. Brian Johnson comes in, gives up 5 earned runs and 2 innings pitched. And yes, the price is wrong, Davey. The Rangers beat the Blue Jays 7-4. Your winning pitcher, Bartolo Colon. 7 innings pitched, 3 earned. Not too bad for a 45-year-old pitcher. Jaime Garcia takes the loss. 5 earned runs in 5 innings pitched. Shin Shu Chu, 3 for 5 for the Rangers today. The Mariners clobber the Indians 12-4. Your winning pitcher, Mike Leake. Your losing pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. Yonder Alonso goes 2 for 3. Nelson Cruz goes 4 for 5 with a home run. And Yonder Alonso had a home run also in this game. Carrasco was not good, though. 5 runs, 4 earned in 3 innings pitched today. And Leak, okay, 6 innings pitched, 4 earned runs. Zach McAllister, not much better. 1 inning pitched, 5 runs, 4 earned. Dan Otero, 2 earned runs in 1 inning pitched. And the Braves beat the Indians 4-1. Your winning pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. Your losing pitcher, Nick Pivetta. And Pivetta, 4 earned runs in 5 innings pitched. Foltynewicz, an earned run in 6 innings pitched for the Braves. And the Pirates beat the Cardinals 6-2. Your winning pitcher, Trevor Williams. Your losing pitcher, Jack Flaherty. Adam Frazier goes 2 for 2 for the Pirates today. And Flaherty, 3 earned runs, 5 innings pitched in a spot start today. And Luke Gregerson, 2 earned runs without recording an out for the Cardinals as he's recovering from injury from the Cardinals. And the Tigers beat the Orioles 9-5. Your winning pitcher, Francisco Liriano. Your losing pitcher, Andrew Kashner. Miggy Cabrera goes 3 for 4. James McCann goes 3 for 5. And Miggy hits his 3rd home run of the season. Kashner, 7 runs, 6 earned in 4 innings pitched for Baltimore today. Liriano was good. Warwick Soppold, 2 earned runs in 1/3 of an inning pitched. And the Orioles now fall to 7-20 on the season, and that seat's going to be is starting to be in fuego over there for Dan Duquette. And the Astros blanked the A's 11-0. Your winning pitcher, Lance McCullers Jr. Your losing pitcher, Daniel Mangden. Jose Altuve goes 4 for 5 for the Astros today. Alex Bregman, 2 for 3. And former Grizzly Derek Fisher hits his 2nd home run of the season. Altuve, his 2nd home run of the season today. Mangden only lasts 2 1/3 innings, 5 runs, 4 earned. Daniel Colomé, 2 earned runs and 2/3 of an inning pitched. Wilmer Font, I guess he was claimed by the A's. I didn't think. Now with the A's, Wilmer Font, 3 earned runs in 2 innings pitched. So it was just not a good day for the A's. They take one on the chin. 7 scoreless innings for McCullers. And the lowly Marlins beat the Rockies today 4-1. Your winning pitcher, Wai-Yi Chen. Your losing pitcher, German Marquez. And Marquez just did not get any run support today. He was actually okay. And the Padres clobber the Mets tonight 12-2. Your winning pitcher, Joey Lucchesi. Your losing pitcher, Jason Vargas. Eric Hosmer goes 2 for 3. Austin Hedges goes 3 for 4. And Jason Vargas gives up 9 earned runs in 3 2/3 innings pitched. His ERA balloons to 22.09, so Vargas could be on his way out of New York soon. Seth Lugo, 3 earned runs in 2 1/3 innings pitched. And it was just gas can day at Petco. And the Angels take one on the chin today as they lose to the Yankees 11-1. Your winning pitcher Masahiro Tanaka, your losing pitcher Garrett Richards. And this might be red alert time for Garrett Richards as he struggled mightily in this game. 1 2/3 innings pitched, 5 earned runs allowed, not good at all. And all rise, here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Aaron Judge, 3 for 6 today. Miguel Andujar, 3 for 5. He's looking like he's going to be a keeper for the New York Yankees at this point. And Richards, just not a good day for Garrett Richards. 9 runs, 5 earned, and 1 2/3 innings pitched. His ERA is up to 4.88, so there's definitely time for him to recover, but it's got to be soon for Garrett Richards. He does not look like the ace the Angels are looking for, and if the Angels could be finding themselves in the market for starting pitching very soon if things don't turn around. And I think certainly Artie Moreno is going to be. Maybe Chris Archer could end up with the Angels, or I certainly think Artie Moreno will be the aggressive at some point. I think Artie Moreno could be aggressive of acquiring a starter if the starting pitching doesn't get going for the Angels soon. And tonight down in AAA, the River Cats lose to the Aces 10-7. Your winning pitcher is Troy Scribner. Your losing pitcher, Casey Kelly. Not good at all. 7 earned runs in 5 innings pitched. And former Giant Albert Suarez, a scoreless inning today. Stephen Christian and 2 earned runs in 1/3 of an inning pitched. Steven Duggar goes 3 for 5 tonight. And Duggar hits his second home run of the season. So Duggar's working his way towards earning his first call up to the majors at some point this year. Evan Marzilli, 3 for 6. Michael Perez, 4 for 4. And the Aces got their bats going today, and Sacramento falls to 10-12 on the season. And the Fresno Grizzlies lose to the Tacoma Rainiers 7-3. Your winning pitcher was Ariel Miranda. Your losing pitcher, Mike Hochschild. 4 runs, 3 earned, and 5 innings pitched. 3 earned runs and 5 innings pitched. Now let's go to the NBA tonight, where it was and the Warriors blow out the Pelicans in game 1, 123-101 without Steph Curry tonight. Draymond 16 points, Klay Thompson 27 points, Kevin Durant 26 points, Iggy with 12 points. and they decided to go with no center. And it goes in, and they blow out the Pelicans tonight. That was crazy. We'll see if Steph Curry comes back for game 2 or not. But I expect if he does return for game 2, there will be a minutes restriction on Steph Curry. And Anthony Davis only 21 points tonight, and the defense just smothered the Pelicans tonight. And the Warriors are proving themselves that they're still the team to beat out there in the West. They take a 1-0 series lead. And on to NHL action tonight, where the Sharks may come back from a very embarrassing game 1. Comes back and in 2 overtimes tonight survives a non-call, survives a goaltender interference that could have won the game for the Knights, and comes in and beat the Vegas Golden Knights 4-3 tonight. William Karlsson starts it off with a goal. And then this game got very chippy too. You had James Neal going for roughing, that Dylan DeMello, David Perron for slashing, Brendan Dillon for roughing. Then in the second period, the Sharks fall behind 2-0 on a William Karlsson goal, his second goal of the game. And then Brent Burns on the power play. That's right, on the power play, makes it 2-1. And then Logan Couture, he gets one in, makes it 2-2. Brent Burns comes back and he gets his second goal to make it 3-2. And then Carrier could be facing supplemental discipline for a kneeing penalty earlier in the game that could be reviewed by the league office. We'll see what happens with that. But there was a lot of roughing penalties in the second period. Perron, too, for holding the stick. And Vlasic got 2 for roughing with Mearshalt. Brendan Dillon got 2 for roughing. Nate Schmidt scores it in the third period to force overtime. And then in overtime, the first goal did not count. They declared that to be goaltender interference. And then Logan Couture, ice, baby, scores it 4-3. That's your final. The Sharks take a 1-1 tie back to the tank Monday night. Should be a very fun game 3 between the Sharks and the Knights. And tomorrow it'll be a matinee game. I'll be on air probably when I get back from the Clovis Rodeo. I'm going to be going to the rodeo tomorrow, so probably won't be any show till I return back from the rodeo tomorrow night. But tomorrow your starters are going to be Ty Block, giant Dodger killer Ty Block, going up. Let's see what up against. I think Hyujin. That's not against Kentai Maeda. So it's going to be Kentai Maeda against Ty Block tomorrow is your game. 145 game. Hopefully we have a lot more of a settled game tomorrow. Hopefully the Giants can go in, get a series win. You'll be right at 500 going into possibly a winnable series against the Friars. Then you're getting back Will Smith against the Friars. Carry the positive momentum. Weather the storms. Minor injuries going on right now. Nothing to be really worried about yet. Hopefully we get Mac Williamson back during the Friar series, if not on the next roadie. Hopefully he passes concussion tests and he's ready to go. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight. I'm going to go get me some sleep. It's been a long week. Everybody else get some rest. Please don't drink and drive tonight. It's Saturday night. Everybody have fun tonight, and please be safe. Don't drink and drive. Have a good night.